Let it start playing, and then I'll tell you.
And now it's time to start the show with Bl'Artagnan, Type Zoe, and Raw Life. This is the Lifestream.
Hell yeah, it is. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I gotta take Zoe off. She's playing hooky. Welcome, everyone, to the Lifestream number 18. 18? Welcome to the Lifestream number 18. Yeah, welcome, everybody. It's 4 months or so. Where is Zoe? Her name's right there. She might show up. You never know. I'll take it off for now. Thanks for sticking with us through the pre-show audio issues. Luckily, I figured it out all on my own, and so now me and Bl'Artagnan are here for the Lifestream number 18. Bl'Artagnan, how you doing, man? How was your weekend?
I'm doing okay. My weekend, we had Thanksgiving. I was spending it with the in-laws. We watched a whole bunch of good TV, ate some delicious food. And what else happened? There were camels, as you do on most Thanksgivings. And yeah, no, it was a pretty great weekend, aside from the crippling audio issues we had today. Oh, yes, I also had way too much caffeine today, so I'm kind of bouncing off the walls a little bit.
You sound
How about
really
you?
excited.
It's been a great mix of caffeine and food poisoning. It's been an adventure, let me tell you.
Food poisoning or just overeating? Because food poisoning food poisoning is a damn curse to this.
It was actual food poisoning. If you've seen Ted Lasso, and I know you have seen Ted Lasso, you know the episode with Coach Beard where it just kind of follows him for a day, and it's basically just this incredible chain of the highest of highs and the lowest of lows.
Yeah,
that's basically been my weekend. It's just been one adventure after another.
So you're Coach Beard. That makes me Ted. I'm Ted Lasso.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, believe. I'm Ted Lasso. This is Coach Beard. I do want to comment before we get started. There were some cruel rumors going around the community about the poll last weekend. And I want to take this time. Let me look into my camera. I would like to take this time to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. Fuck you if you lost your points. You should have voted for me. Let's get this show started. Vote for me next time, and you won't get shit out of points.
As a disclaimer, the views of Raw Life do not necessarily reflect the views of the live stream as a whole, and you know.
Vote for me next time, and you won't lose points. Zoe had a big weekend. She was going around town. She lives in one part of the country, went to another part of the country for her holidays, and she had a hell of a time getting back from the one to the other part. So she may be here later. Maybe she'll play hooky a little bit, but she had a big turkey time. I had a good time. I smoked a ham. I have to burp. I smoked a ham. What else did I do? Wake Forest won the ACC Atlantic. Hey, we're going to Charlotte next weekend for the ACC championship for the first time in 15 years. So.
Oh yeah, this is also partially a Wake Forest podcast or a stream, isn't it?
Yeah, you guys have been really lucky to be part of the biggest Wake Forest season ever. Next season, if we're not very good, you won't have to hear much about it, but we are very good right now, so you're going to have to hear about it. But that was it. Watched some football, hung out with the fam, and smoked a ham. I just remembered that ham is still sitting in my oven. I'm going to have to get that cleaned out. It's been a week, right, Bart? It's been 7 days. What happened as soon as we got off last time? There was some sort of event real soon, right?
There was indeed. I don't know if it was right after we got off, but I think it dropped like right before Thanksgiving or so. There was the Maria event well, okay, it was the Kadaj Lost Chapter, but calling it that is honestly kind of a stretch because Kadaj is the first and only so far character in DFFOO history to get literally nothing for his Lost Chapter return. He didn't even get the bug fixed to his C65. That came early, so he got absolutely nothing. Which is, I don't know, it just par for the course. Squex hates Kadaj almost as much as they hate Barrett. At least with Kadaj, they like make the facade of making it look like they don't mind him, whereas with Barrett, they just they're just all in on him being kind of terrible. Sorry, Black Cloud, but yeah. So it's basically the Maria show. She got herself that LD. We're not doing the news updates though. Did you pull for Maria? Because I didn't. She's one of those characters where they didn't give her a rework. They just gave her a potent LD, and she just didn't look fun to play for me. I'm like, okay, she has like a good debuff, and that's kind of her whole game now. She has a good debuff, and she's a Brave Gain Up character. And
Well,
I've never gotten over the boob cup thing. It just looks stupid.
stupid. One man's stupid is one man's nice. But I did pull for her because I played Final Fantasy 2 recently, and it was okay. It was a game, and she was in it, so I thought, hey, let's go in for her. And I didn't have Kadaj, so I pulled and I got Maria. I did not get Kadaj, but then I'm going to show you guys what happened. I went to use her, or to see how she works, and it's been so long since something like this has happened to me. But where's Maria? She's way down here. Here she is. She doesn't have any summon boards, and I'm not one of those summon board hoarding, gain all your summon boards and spend them as people come out. I have to go one by one, and I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing that anytime soon. So Maria is directly back to the bench. And that hurts me, but, maybe one day when I get an hour straight to summon board grind, I'll do it. But I am not going to fucking summon board Maria right now. I'm sure she's fine. If you came looking for a deep dive into the kit, you're not going to be happy. But she does stuff. She got a trap, right? Bart goes before. It was supposed to hit the orb. Nobody used her, but it was supposed to hit the orb for the fight. What was the fight? So
the fight was with those shitty camels that we all hate.
Yeah, those fucking bastards.
But they're a lot better this time because they don't cleanse every 10%. Thank God, because I think that might be my least favorite mechanic in the history of the game. Because it takes so much time and it makes you feel like you're never making any progress. And it's up there with the Shiva freeze for like, wow, this sucks. But they didn't do it here. They just cleansed halfway through. The thing, I got to say with Maria, the thing is, I agree with Mino's take I was listening to the TCC podcast last week. Shout outs to TCC. I know basically everyone who's listening here knows about them, but if you want to drop the TCC Discord in the podcast, there we go. Good podcast, good information, a lot more in-depth analysis than we're going to give you here. But I got to agree with Mino's take. Maria feels like hipster bait to me. She has some cool tricks with the preemptive gravity, the trap, the healing on trap, the HP damage up as a call, and Brave Gain Up, which is a fairly rare thing. And so I could see lots of people I felt the pull, the desire to pull, because I was like, ooh, she looks nifty. And then I looked and was like, if I pull her, she's going to be like one of those. I pulled Sarah, and every time I used Sarah, it didn't feel fun. It felt like, okay, every time I press a button with this character, I'm kind of sighing. And if I pull Maria, it's going to be that. And so, I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
I can't believe that Mino called her hipster bait, though. BC said in the chat, hipster bait. What does he even mean by that? He's too big of a coward. I challenged him to come on the show tonight and defend some of his really weak standpoints. And he pretended like he was going to, and then he bailed. So just everybody in chat, keep that in mind. He was challenged, and he backed away like a coward. So you can speak for him. What did Mino mean by that?
My take on what he meant and why I kind of agree is basically she's a character who, it's not that she like overly specializes in something really awesome. Like, she's not doing, how to put it, she's kind of a gimmick character because she has these weird, unique traps with unique effects, and Brave Gain Up is still fairly unique, and having an HP damage up call is fairly unique and powerful. But those are kind of her three big selling points: are the trap, the good call, and the Brave Gain Up. Beyond that, like her damage sucks. Her auras are pretty good, but not amazing. I don't think she has Brave Gain Up anywhere in the kit. Like, or break damage up. Sorry, misspoke. Like, she feels like a character who, if you pull her, you either going to run her on an overpowered team where she's going to facilitate that overpowered team, or you're going to run her in kind of a weird niche big brain comp. I don't know. She feels like one of those characters where the only people who are going to pull her are fans of the character or people who are like, ooh, interesting things I can play with. The Johnnies of the world, if we want to use a Magic the Gathering term.
Johnnies, what is? Oh, I remember that shit. Johnnies and Spikes and all the shit. My fiance's in chat. Everybody give my fiance Becca a hello. She made 2 accounts and hasn't even followed with the second account though. So
hello, Becca. Nice to see you there.
And she did dox us, but I'm gonna go back in chat and wipe that so everybody won't see all my doxing.
Mino, jump into the chat so that instead of speaking for you, we could just agree together.
No, he won't. He's scared, and that's fine. Some people like to talk a big game, but let me steal something from BC real quick. They got no skin in the game. I'm giving Mino a chance to come on here and defend his name, but he won't because he has no skin in the game. He's scared, which is fine. The fight was camels. They didn't cleanse every 10%, so that was great. But I, on Thanksgiving Day, got myself into an idea that I was going to beat it with a cool team. It took me hours, and then I looked at the call to arms, and it was already done with the same exact team with about half the turns 3 times. So, that's how my experience went. It was Core, Auron, and... who was it, Bart? Core, Auron...
Shoot, Porum, I want to say?
And Porum. Core, Auron, Porum. Corporum.
It feels... Yeah.
And so I was proud of it for about 3 seconds. I realized everyone had already done it and done it better. Who did you bring to the camels?
So I had a bit of fun with the camel fight. I like the design of it. So yeah, because you can get into that thought. But so my initial clear was Vayne, Ace, and Ketshi.
Ketshi.
Well, I mean, yeah, Ketshi. Are we getting to pronunciation wars, or was that just you enjoying how I say it?
I forgot that's how you say it, so I was enjoying how you say it. Please continue.
Cool. Yeah, so that worked out really well because, Ket has that really great kind of Setzer-esque effect, making the traps and everything hit super awesome and whatnot. So we got the... and I like how this fight can be dealt with as you can go enemy phase or you can go player phase as far, like no turn, thanks to Ace. And that's what I did there. Just Vayne did Vayne things, and it was awesome. I did an extreme run with, who was it? Oh yeah, Ace, Beatrix, and Kistis, and that went really well because one of my favorite things to do is to put a delayed character with a character who has like a precisely timed effect like Beatrix's HP plus, and that worked really great because these camels have a deadly recast that isn't as punishing as it was in the original game fight, but it's just like something you have to kind of respect if you're gonna let them take turns, and I'm down for that. So that was great. Ace is great there. And then I did for funsies, I brought Core, Setzer, and Vaughn, and that worked really well because Vaughn still holds. Oh god, the ghosts are back. Vaughn still holds up well. Core is broken. That was you. It's my neighbors.
Yeah, they are not moving. I don't think anybody lives up there. That is a paranormal activity.
No, that was spooky business.
I interrupted you. You were saying something. I don't remember. Core is kind of busted here because he takes up both he affects both of the orb checks for some reason. So the preliminary, one of the orbs was to hit before the move and make a buff go down by 1 or something.
The way they word it is weird, but the basic gist of it is if the enemies are hit by an off-turn effect at the end of their turn from a debuff or an effect, so like, basically a trap effect, then it goes up by +2.
Yeah.
If they're hit by that, so like, basically, it basically means traps or like VV Porum type stuff, like weird things that aren't quite follow-ups but are pseudo follow-ups. They're coded very specifically.
And Core hit it. He hit both of them.
Yeah, because the other orb is if it happens at the start of the turn. And at the time that this came out, I think Maria was the only person who could hit that. And it was for +6, selling the character the way it's been doing. But the for some reason, the way Core is coded, because he's some goofball and they didn't think about it, it apparently procs both, because what'll happen when he does his follow-up only on enemy turns is it'll boost the orb for the boss who's acting by 8 and the partner by 2, which is dumb. And yes, Excalibur, Core doesn't affect it on non-boss turns. It only has like a reaction effect, I guess, as opposed to a follow-up. It's bizarre and weird, but it was kind of funny just to be like, oh yeah, no, Core, still really broken in stupid ways. In this case, a very dumb one.
Yeah, I found that very weird. Good evening, by the way.
Holy shit!
Surprise.
Like freaking out. How deep are you?
Oh shit! You scared the fuck out of me, dude. I was like, wait. I saw it on the screen though. I was like, okay. Yeah, Blindeye's here, everybody. Round of applause for Blindeye, saving the day.
Say hello to Blindeye.
Damn,
evening,
dude,
everyone.
you scared the shit out. I'm glad you're here though. You should have said something. God.
Oh my bad. No, I joined
peed.
in
I
the
think I
middle of
peed
like
a little.
Blar talking. I'm like, yo, when should I talk?
I think I peed a little. God bless.
No, that was flawless timing. Right? That was a Nickelord level entrance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were just talking about Core being broken as fuck because the game literally doesn't. They didn't recode any of the bosses for him, so he breaks the game on every orb apparently.
Okay, were you guys talking about Kadaj's Lufenia Plus?
We just no, that is what we were talking about. Yeah, he hits he hits the orb on the boss turns like +6 on one of them and like +2 on the other, or something like insane.
Yeah, he hits the orb for +8 on the one boss and +2 on the other whenever he counterattacks, which is really funny. So I don't know, if it was anyone but Core, I think we'd just be like, oh, that's cool. But because it's Core, we're like laughing because it's like, of course, Core just kind of completely shits over this fight in a unique and doofy way.
Oh yeah, for sure. I actually ran a fun combo with that one. Raw would like the team that I ran.
Oh yeah, do tell.
So I ended up running, Jacked, of course, because Jacked.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna like not run them. I ended up bringing Zidane Raw.
Ooh.
And then the third unit was Porum.
Porum, Zidane, and Jekt.
Yeah.
How did you deal with the recast? You just made sure that Mysidian, you had her HP, you used her EX right before the recast went, or what?
I manipulated between her C65 and Mysidian Brilliance's like instant turn rate that happens occasionally, and I also bought Ace's Call as well, and
giant brain shit.
Well, his LD Call.
Giant brain
tremendous.
Shit. Damn.
And the point of that comp was essentially Zidane was just like deleting their turns, and then like while he was recovering, Jack was sort of like a mini rebreaker, just like, controlling the other guy's turns while like Zidane just goes ham on the other one.
Fantastic. I haven't even got to use Zidane Inject yet. I want to.
And I ended up bringing, I think it was like a twins friend, and, just did the usual stack BT effects and, the rest.
Yeah, twins BT friend, just like on Shiva, I don't know when that's going to stop, but you can bring in a twins BT, a green twins friend, and during summon, and almost every fight so far cut out like 30%, 40% of the entire fucking fight, which is insane, but I'm sure that'll stop soon, or maybe not.
Oh yeah, no, Mega Flare looks busted.
Yeah.
I pressed that and it's like pressing Tifa's LD like when we first got it, but like both the enemies just take like a lot of damage instead of one. It's crazy.
This guy just burst. Oh no, he used his BT finisher. Thank God. Well, that was the Kadaj fight, and then last night I think we got this fight.
That's correct.
The computer fight, and who dropped with this? Shadow dropped.
Mr. Shadow, Mr. Ninja, Mr. Dog.
Interceptor.
Interceptor.
Did you pull for Shadow and Interceptor?
I did. Blindeye, did you?
Nope. Free pull, and I was done.
You know, I respect it. You already got what you need.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, I like Shadow because I think I've said this before, but I have a soft spot for like optional permanent party members. Like that's why as a kid I was like, oh, Vincent and Yuffie are the coolest because like they feel like bonuses. And so Shadow kind of scratched that itch of like, I don't have to have this character in my party, but I can. And like, he's not just going to go away arbitrarily at the end of the game. Well, okay, maybe spoilers, but so I've always had a soft spot for him. And I mean, hey, dog. So I think he's pretty cool, and he's an interesting take on a character, for a game like this.
He's a evade counter guy with a dog, right? And he's a ninja assassin guy. He's fucking sick. You'll see.
That pretty much sums it up.
I actually have a really bad experience with Shadow.
Oh?
In the EX era?
No, in FF6. When he joins you, he has a % chance to leave you, and literally the first encounter he left me, so I was like, I think you have like Sabin and Gao with you, or it's just Sabin. I think it's Sabin and Gao, or maybe it's Sabin and Cyan, but the point is he left me, and I had to do some like hard grinding going into the Phantom train because I had no Shadow. Like, he just left me.
Wait, I haven't got. I'm still 2 games behind. I'm playing through Final Fantasy IV now. I got the Pixel remasters, and I'm playing through, catching up, getting all the ones I never played, and I'm on 4. But Shadow will just leave you randomly. He sounds like a bad ally.
That's half true. It's kind of the Final Fantasy VI is a game with many acts, let's say.
Yeah.
So it's like an opera.
It is. Not quite an opera omnia, but an opera
omnia. Hey.
Oh my god, he went there.
So I got Shadow. Bart, you got Shadow, right?
I did indeed.
Inject hates Shadow, so he didn't get him. But there was a Lufania that we haven't done yet. Lufania Plus.
Oh lordy.
So that's gonna be the meat and the potatoes of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to. Can't be worse than Shiva went. I mean, Shiva went bad. There were some mistakes made. Was that Shiva that I died so horribly?
Oh yeah, no, that Shiva was an experience.
Okay, so yeah, so this one should be much easier, right? You got the big guy in the middle, the Death Star, and then you got the 2 little guys on the side. That's it. Can't be too hard.
I mean, yeah, what's the worst that could happen with it's just spheres, and as we've said before, spheres don't matter.
Spheres don't matter, and it's time to prove it. I've played the challenge quests, so I know they debuff you. The orb is evasion +6 or +1 on ignoring defense. Well, these guys can evade.
It's a puzzle, isn't it?
These guys can evade.
One of them can, anyway.
I'll do, Oh, you know what? Auron doesn't have evasion, but he kept evading and fucking up my run on my, on the Kadaj. Aren't I supposed to
go? Oh
go
my god!
Aren't I supposed to go and change his summon passives to not have evasion? Right?
Yeah, that's the trick. You're gonna want to take those off for any counter-based character.
Yeah, that fucked a couple of my runs up. Not gonna lie, Auron kept missing. I was like, damn, Auron's an evade tank. I didn't know that, but I was just fucking up and didn't take his summon boards. I hate fucking with summon boards, as you can tell. That's why I don't have Maria. I just hate summon boards. It's just such a long pain in the ass way to build up a character, but I'm not dealing with it.
That was honestly one of like the reasons why I quit Devo the first time.
Summon. Oh, it was so much worse though. Like... When did you quit?
Oh yeah,
I had a similar kind of thing. Yeah,
I quit a little before Chaos even happened, so I wasn't even around for like hell Chaos. So I really don't have a say when people are like, "Man, this shit sucks."
Well, the summon boards, I think they knew. They must have known summon board grindings were just fucking miserable for everybody because Auto Plus came and Mog Pass gives you more summon points, right? and wild points was the biggest change. But summon boards now, I feel like a crybaby for even complaining about them because, Jesus, compared to how they were, getting one character, oh my God, it was miserable.
Honestly, I think that's kind of almost an intended thing because you compare that to artifacts or other, even weapons even like ingot based stuff that we have. Like the way this game works is it starts off where progress is slow for getting things. So if it's farmable, it's tedious to farm, and if it's something that you get through beating levels like EX ingots or armor ingots or BT ingots, they trickle in at first and you gradually become a more and more common resource. So basically this game keeps kind of working up in stages. And so like with summon boards, like you said, first it was Ifrit and Shiva with these these super long cutscenes and obnoxious, there was no way to increase the farm. Then Mog Pass and Auto Plus and characters like Tifa and Kuja, quality of life things. But that it's same for like with artifacts, they had the big quality of life updates for artifacts. They tried to make the cursed artifacts, I think. But I think that's just kind of a natural progression the way the game goes. It's just summon boards are kind of one of the most glaring examples in the game of like this sucks, and it starts off really sucky but essential and gradually becomes still essential but less sucky as they build it up.
Agreed. Hard agree. Chat's talking about Cure. I don't know what that means. I think they're talking about Final Fantasy VI, but I didn't play that yet, so I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna beat this fight now. Probably on the first try, but potentially not.
Who am I to argue with precedent?
Player evades +6. Shadow evades. Oh, how do you use Shadow? Does anybody know how to use Shadow?
Oh, that's tricky. I mean, Blart, take the wheel.
Blart,
boy.
How do you use Shadow? Hey, Shadowheart's in the chat. I'm gonna use Shadow's.
Shadowheart. You explain it, Shadowheart.
No, I meant I'm gonna use his twins friend.
Oh, that works. So, Shadow. He's a pretty interesting DPS character because he's a bit more thoughtful than just like unga bunga press buttons. So he's super fast, and we know that, and he has that evade, and we know that, and so he has this new LD, and it's kind of a weird LD because it gives him, when you use it, it gives him this stacked buff, and it stacks up to, I think, 3 times, and whenever it's at more than 1 stack, he gets a free turn with a free skill.
Okay.
And the stacks refresh whenever he dodges an attack. So there's like this rhythm and cadence that I haven't personally quite figured out, where basically you want to use the free skills on a mix of his regular skills and his AAs to keep his evasion uptime up. And you basically just like spam wild throw and occasionally skill 1 to refresh buffs and EX to refresh buffs. And it's weird.
They said uses AA on.
Cross has the right of it.
BC says we need to see Gabrant's force animation. After we beat this, let's pull up the video. We can do a JP corner. We can do a JP corner without Zoe.
Oh.
I love Gabrant, so I want to see
I'm very into that.
ABC, is it as funny as Zach's? And I'm kidding. he's gonna wreck me for that.
I mean, Zach's BT animation is certainly interesting. I don't think it's you don't have that's a BT animation that everyone has some kind of feeling about, is all I will say there.
I don't know how to shadow set evasion up. Slightly raises evasion. No.
So the way Shadow works is he has like a 60-70% evasion at all times just passively, and that's not 100%. So you use the AA to periodically set himself to 100 evasion before he would eat attacks to guarantee that evasion. The trick is he only has 3 AAs, so you want to occasionally use one of the free skills he gets from his LD free turns, which can trigger from evasions themselves. You kind of get the cadence we're kind of creating here, where basically he periodically is going to get a bunch of stacks and then a free turn, and you get evades, and then use those evades to kind of create more stacks. It feels almost like some weird like buff economy game. Oh, one dumb note. The this kind of annoys me. The evasion from his AA is a buff. It's not an effect.
It's a buff and not an effect.
Wait, it's like an actual like buff on his buff cap.
No, I think so. When I use it, I remembered it being a buff. Chat, could you confirm that? But I'm pretty sure that his AA gives him a buff evasion.
I heard debuff, so I said I was going to bring Yuna, and I'm already kind of regretting that. But maybe she'll be okay. It's going to be hard to no-turn them with... I guess Shadow gets, like, multiple turns in a row, right?
Pretty much. Whenever he dodges or uses the LD, he's gonna get a burst of 3 turns from that.
Whenever he dodges?
Yes, his you refresh the LD stacks by evading an attack.
Okay, I did a big brain thing. I used Zach Call to get 4 turns of lock on everyone. See?
Nice.
See how good
I like the thinking there.
See how good I did? I came up with that all by myself.
Very smart.
I didn't see that anywhere else. All on me. What's the turn count on this fight?
The turn count is 60.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, the turn count is pretty generous, yeah. It's the HP requirement that isn't so generous, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's in chat talking about how happy they are for the force weapon pairings. I just don't want to get back into it because I'm just so...
I missed that, and I have to say those people were completely right because Bl'Artagnan is, I think, the right pairing for this game. Like hell, I think like Ultimisia with Zidane would be a pretty cool pairing at this point.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
What do you think of the Tias and Theodore pairing?
It almost feels like a gimme, you know? Like they spent an entire chapter with those two becoming best friends and talking about the parallels and how they're basically just kind of the same character except Titus has worse pants.
Pretty much, yeah.
So it works for me. I would have been kind of shocked if it was anything but. I think it just because that chapter happened so recently, relatively speaking, I was like, of course it's that. Like it almost didn't surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, I sort of felt that way too, because like, you know, when you go to the loading screen, you'll see like, you know, like those chapter like artwork that's like in relation to chapters that have come out, and you just see like, you know, Theodore and Titus.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah.
No, a lot of that. I can't help but notice that how is our buddy Raw Life gonna get himself out of this pickle?
Okay, all right.
Oh,
I knew
yeah,
it would
Raw-
take. I
Raw
knew it
Life
would
is,
take a certain amount of time. So I kind of forgot the orb existed, and now it's at 2, and there's no way to hit it. Actually, there is a way to hit it.
Theodore, Mino.
Doesn't Shadow defense ignore on all of his skills?
He does
Yeah, but you have to
indeed.
remember that it's +1, so like in reality it's +0.
Fuck. Oh, you know what? Unless... Oh, the orb went back to 1. He gets free turns only on his LD? Or when he dodges?
He gets free turns when he dodges, yeah. It's, let me tell you, if you can get out of this situation, I'd be very impressed.
Well, get your fucking impressed face ready because I'm surviving right here. Boom, summon. When does the orb go away? Does it ever go away?
No.
It goes away when you kill them.
What?
Well, you can kill like the boss. The boss is
It
the
goes
only one with
away?
the orb.
It goes away when?
When you kill the one with the orb on it, the orb will disappear.
Okay, so here's my new strategy. I'm going to turn delete C and A over and over and just let B move all the time. So that he'll try to attack Shadow and get evaded, right? Is that the move?
Actually,
Isn't that the move?
I mean, so long as any of them can attack you, and it looks like that's going to happen, I think you may actually have found a way to recover from this.
Yeah, it's like per evade. Like the boss, it doesn't have to be like you just dodge the boss. It's if you dodge any attacks, the orb goes up.
Exactly.
So we're good. Like I said, totally good. All planned. Everything going to plan, like all the runs do.
I mean, I can't argue. You pulled it off. Congratulations. You successfully avoided dying.
You guys can be shocked because I'm not. Everyone else gets shocked because I'm not. I'm not surprised.
I'm very proud of you.
I always believed in you.
Is there any little sneaky? Do they do any threshold shit? Like any like that? What is that?
I think they just the usual stat ups. Nothing fancy.
So cannot cancel, but the other ones don't get an orb. So only the main guy has an orb. Player evades is +6. I should just let them all move.
That's the idea.
So why the fuck did I bring Zidane?
Funny thing that. I mean, actually, Zidane has one use, which is you. C moving is kind of annoying because C has a chance to do a move that heals all 3 bosses by 5% of their hit points, and that kind of sucks. So like, deleting C's turns to Oblivion isn't that bad.
I'll just delete C over and over. Then.
Yeah, I think more or less everyone's strategy is just to like kill C before killing the boss. Because I know if you kill C and A, the boss, does he get extremely tanky? I mean, I know these CPUs, when something happens to the two, the big one just gets scary.
I want to say it cleanses, dispels the party, sets the party's HP to 1, debuffs the party's max HP, and queues up in 2 turns an auto kill attack is, I think, what it does. It's also capable of rezzing them if you don't kill it after that. So, like, don't kill the 2 side ones. But if you kill one of the side ones, then you're okay there. I think there's just a chance it might res it down the line. I don't know how that works.
I'm dead again.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I'm dead again. I'm dead again. I'm sick to my stomach.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm dead again. I got out of it, and then I killed myself again. Hey, none of the overheads fell off, though.
He did successfully keep all of his overheads during this, so you can't take that away from him.
Cross says what will happen is that it will cleanse and frame its turn bad. Then when it does Object 199, it will revive the ads and give them a fat amount of reductions. Okay, that sounds horrible. This run's dead. I'll do my Zidane Saga off stream after I try it like 100 times. I'll just smash it right now. We should do a little poll. Let's do a little poll. Who's feeling froggy?
Yeah. I'm actually trying to look up how to do a damn
Who's feeling
point
froggy?
wager poll. I'm feeling froggy.
And make it clear. We'll make it clear so no one can cry about it. The poll title should say, "Will Raw win?" And
Here we go. Hold
on. Pass all, or what should it say? Clear all.
Okay. Will Raw perfect the fight?
Will Raw perfect the fight? See, that's the problem. All you crybabies voted against me, but it said Will Raw beat it.
And Raw, I'm gonna need to ask you to bet some channel points on this so that there's no funny business at the end of it.
I have infinite channel points. I can't do it.
Oh shit!
I just noticed Drez is hosting us on his Twitch. Drez64.
Oh, Drez!
Thank you so much. So we're gonna make the poll very, very clear this time. Someone unmodded Samegi? Who?
What? Who said that?
No, you're still a mod. Mod.
All right, we have a couple. What? No, Samegi, you're not. Are you? Hold on. That doesn't seem right.
Some girl's already a moderator of this channel. I told you.
Some girl, was it because I was... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, the little sword showed my god. Oopsies. All right, so predict with channel points. Roll Raw Life, perfect the fight. Here's another thing what you guys should have thought about before you bet. I didn't tell you who I was going to use. I can literally use anybody. So
I mean,
think about that before I go into it. I can use whoever the fuck I want. I could Sid Reigns Aphmau it. I can do whatever I want, but you just have to vote based on what you think I will use. My own stupidity and my own hubris combined with my blood alcohol level. Will I use a strong team, or will I try to do it with something that I probably can't do it.
And to be clear, the prediction is for the first fight. That should have gone without saying, but I didn't put it in the text.
What fight?
Or the next attempt you do. Yeah, we're all in agreement there. There's gonna be none of this jiggery poke about you just had to clear it on stream, you know?
Yeah, this one we did the correct wording. I just spilled beer everywhere and I don't have a towel. We did very specific wording on this one. It has
Only
to be
a few
perfect.
seconds left.
It has to be perfect. So, damn, people still voted against it.
Blindeye, have you placed your bet? You don't have to tell us what it is, but have you placed your bet?
I have placed my bet.
Ooh, that's exciting. That's exciting. I look forward to hearing whether you win or not.
I am going to pull rank and say you do have to tell us what you did. So, bad news.
I think it'll be more fun after you've started the fight to hear it.
Blindeye knows me. He knows I'm going to win this. Now that the lights are on, the cameras are on, the fucking pressure, he knows that
I don't see a beer in hand, so he's focused.
Yeah, I thrive. He knows that I thrive under these situations. It's all fun and games until there's channel points. Once the channel points come into play, I'm fucking zoned in. Okay, so Proto Mega, thank you. 630 on me. That's gonna prove to be a good bet. How can I see the results so I know how strong of a team I should use?
You want to know like what's currently?
Yeah, how? If there's a lot of people saying that I'll lose, I'm gonna use like the strongest team ever. But if it's kind of half and half, I'll use what I want to use.
Okay. Right now, it's 76-24 that you will clear the fight. So the people betting against you, the people bet you're favored for this contest. I have to say.
Oh, okay. I'll use a cool team then. If they were hating on me.
No, really you have the support is real this time around. They believe in you.
Thank you, guys. Am I going to let you down? Am I going to let you down? That's the question. I'm going to do... So evading is +6, so you really don't even have to hit the other orb. You just have to hit evading if you're doing evade team.
Yeah, no, the other orb, the defense orb is mostly just to enable other goofiness if you so desire.
I don't desire. I'm going to do this. Or maybe switch Arn for another. Maybe switch Arn for somebody strong since everybody was showing me respect. I don't want to let them down. No, we'll do this. Fuck it. What's the turn count? 65?
60.
60.
Ooh.
Ooh, Goose with the good insight. The defense ignore orb is there to mitigate the fact that Shadow takes a shit ton of turns.
Okay, right.
So this way, on every time he takes a turn, it's like okay, whatever, +1.
So it stays the same every time he takes extra turn.
Exactly. Oh, that's smart stuff. Insightful stuff from my beloved British son Goose in 60 seconds.
Shout out Goose in 60 seconds. We love foggy London town. This is what we're doing. Blue Shadow, BT plus Bart's, and Auron. Pretty much no excuse to fail with this team. Shadow is blue and synergy. Bart's is green.
Oh boy.
Don't pair Auron with Shadow. Oh, does Auron lock? No, Auron doesn't lock.
No, Auron doesn't lock.
Are we fucked?
No.
Are we fucked? Wait. What have I done? I already started it. Oh, shit. I already started it. We can't get out of it.
No, he doesn't dodge because he blocks the attack for Shadow, even if Shadow does dodge.
I gotta say, you zero turned it.
Guys, we've got a huge problem. We have a huge problem for everyone who bet on me. I'm a man.
This is warm ups, you know.
I'm a man. No, I can't do it. I'm a man of my word. I have to win with this team, and so I shall. Let's do this. Fuck it.
I think there's a way you could theoretically pull this off.
What does he cover from? He covers from his LD, right?
Are you just gonna not use the LD?
Just hold on. I can't back out of it. I can't back out because my people trusted me, and so I have to win it. I have to win it with this team.
I wish we had talked beforehand about how we're going to handle this. Are we going to be like playing this by committee, just watching and seeing what you do? Does the chat help you?
They said don't use RNLD, and I used it immediately off the bat.
Honestly, that's incredible. I hope someone's clipping. So I'm feeling good about this evening. This is going to be a fun evening.
Just watch and learn. Watch and learn all the fucking negative.
Well, the takeaway here is that his counters are at least defense ignore.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! He doesn't have to. Oh, it's not +6 though. That's not +6. It's +1. Doesn't help me at all.
This is gonna be really good.
That doesn't help me at all, dude. That just keeps it where it was. And if they're attacking, they go down by 2, and then they'll only go up by 1. So even if it's on their, oh my god, this is a fucking nightmare.
The one thing I can think of is basically every other turn or so is going to throw out an AoE attack, so you might have something there. This is going to be very interesting.
We're in for a wild ride, it seems, Bl'Art.
Listen. You never know until you try. We basically just have to keep the orb high as fuck all the time. And Shadow on all of his turns. Here's how I learned to play this game, by the way. Someone said in the stream, I don't even know who it was. Someone said always AA on the second free turn. So look what I'm going to do. AA on the second free. Fuck it, dude. I mean, if that's not what you're supposed to do, someone else told me to do it. So they're the dumbass, not me.
My god, he's getting more powerful as we speak.
See, it's that easy, dude.
Oh, did you remember that you didn't take off the evasion passives from Auron, did you?
Fuck! No, I hate...
You know what that means?
What?
You just big-brained it. You're gonna have... Auron's gonna become an evasion tank.
Oh my god, I'm a genius. I didn't take off his evasion passive, so now he evades, like, a lot. You guys watch this. You guys just... Everyone... I've also already somehow got myself in a situation where they're all, like, stacked full of Brave, so I have to break them all at once right now. But I think this is fine. I think that we're going to win.
Honestly, I believe in you.
I
will say that the Zac LD on Shadow is looking really funny with Auron in the party.
That's why I'm using it. Is this fine?
This guarantees that now Auron will be covering as opposed to just taking the hit.
Okay, that didn't work. That wasn't great.
Oh, it's fine. It's gonna be F4.
He just healed himself.
Well,
oh, the orb just fucking... The orb just jumped to 10. Holy shit.
Yeah, because Shadow dodged.
Holy shit, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Fuck the haters. Let's go. Alright, what does Shadow's AX do? Do I need that for a buff?
The overhead.
God damn it. I hate overheads.
It could have... Part of me didn't want to say anything.
You know I hate overheads. Fuck. I gotta hit his EX. Okay. Here we go.
It's not the worst EX. Honestly, the follow-up makes it so it's an okay EX to hit. Not amazing, though.
Interceptor. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, guys. I think that we're going to brute force our way through this. Shadow is synergy and blue, so his damage is just crazy. We're using a synergy team, technically. So we really have no excuse not to win, the way I see it.
Yeah, I mean, you have synergy. You have the synergy event character. Oh God, the ghosts again, Jesus.
Dude, do you live like that, bro? You live like
this
that?
is. I mean, if you could call this living.
That's terrifying. We gotta take a second to talk. Are you okay? Are you living
No,
in like
I'm
a
not
paranormal?
okay.
That's like a paranormal activity. Like you're living in you're the family in a horror movie that like tries to convince themselves nothing is wrong. Dude, that is ghosts,
well, I
bro.
mean, I tried talking to you about it, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Blart doesn't know that his neighbors are having sex upstairs." I'm like, "No, it's fucking ghosts, you idiots!
What?
It's fucking ghosts."
Wait, what?
Okay, all right.
Where was that?
Okay, so they could be having sex, but it also could be ghosts having sex. I am worried
It
that
could be sex ghosts. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't been up there.
I'm a little worried that you're living in a paranormal activity situation, and you're just convincing yourself. Every time something weird happens, you're just like, oh, but gabagool. Either way, don't do that.
Well, no, I mean, I am doing that, but it's because I'm putting the ghoul in gabagool there. I'm like, okay, this is definitely ghosts. I'm definitely in danger, but I mean, what am I supposed to do?
You know what I'm gonna do? Bart's doesn't have either of his elements, either of his things. What's it called? He doesn't have his mastery on either of his skills, and I'm gonna burst. Boom. Let's go.
I mean, you can get the mastery through the skills, I guess.
Exactly. We'll get the mastery.
I do have a question though.
Okay. What?
When were you planning on using the catch she call?
Before his burst. So.
Okay, just curious.
Oh no, it's on him though, so it would go down during the burst, wouldn't it?
No, the call doesn't go down. You're supposed to use it right before the burst, and it makes the burst damage higher.
Right. I've been trying to play around with Ket She Call because it's so cute, and it's like he did a Ket She Call, but
yeah,
I just can't do it. So
it's I'm like that with the Iroha call.
Yeah,
that's why I kept using Ket She because I was like, I could use the call, or I could say screw timing. I'm just going to bring him. And before long, I had a blue Ket She, and I don't know how this happened.
Wait! You blued your Ket She?
Yeah, I showed you a picture of it. He looks very handsome. He has a nice little hat. It's very cute.
Yikes!
I still need to mess around with Ket She.
Part of me.
I used it in a couple runs for Zidane burst, and it was cool. You see, I don't know how much it actually mattered, but seeing the green, everything you do, green, it makes you feel good. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. I'm not like a results-driven player, you guys. And I don't know if you've noticed or not. I'm like a feel-good driven player. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, hey.
That's kind of the thing with me. Whenever he does that little dance, it makes me very happy. It just sounds so. He sounds so excited about it.
Mm-hmm. And it says lucky girl. It's like a lucky girl logo thing pops up. That's cool, man. Oh look, Bart's just at 2 mil on his fucking.
Oh, not bad. I imagine if you had Ket She Call going there.
Yeah. God, it would have been much better.
Well, it's you know what this means? Are you going to be swapping Bart's out for twins, or are you keeping?
I was going to swap Orin out, and now that I know
Orin, that makes sense.
Now that I know Orin covers and fucks up the orb, I'm absolutely swapping Orin out for the orb.
In that case, the two things to think about. First off, save the other Zac LD because you'll want that lock once Orin's no longer. Or the other Zac call, because you'll want that lock for when Orin's no longer covering, and save the Ket She for when Twins is on the field. Why not?
We've got a first-time chat from a first-time viewer named Texas Size that says, "Can we see you pick up a tree?" I don't have a tree around here, but I could definitely pick up a tree. If it was weakened, let me flex on him for a little bit. If it was weakened at the roots in some manner, either through an axe or a degenerative disease to the roots of the tree, Yes. Yes, I could pick up a tree. Should we make that an event? Is that something anyone
I
else
think
would be
I think
interested
that I think that should be a sub goal. If we get
yeah. Shout out Texas
I'd say
size.
if we get like 25 subs, I'd say Raw Life picks up a tree.
Okay. All right. Texas size. Shout out. You'll get your. I have pressed a button. You can't see it on the stream. I've pressed a button and the news is showing up on my. Bart.
And
Bart, help me.
what? I don't know what.
I pressed a button and my screen is all news. It's like
Can
news.
Can you hit the escape key?
I could minimize it maybe.
No, yeah, minimize it. Drez, to answer your question
There it
about
is.
why we're pronouncing Ketchy's name that way, the reason is because I have a Scottish mother-in-law, and I wanted to honor her by pronouncing it the way that the people in Gaelic countries do.
That's right. The correct way, as they say.
You know how important it is to Raw Life that we pronounce things correctly around these parts.
And it's Ketchi. Regardless of how it's spelled. I'm going to use the LD again. Because fuck it. The orb is actually pretty healthy. Considering that this was not supposed to work at all. We're on turn 10 and we're like moving fairly. Come on, please miss. Oh, that was not good at all.
Oof. That was some pain.
That was worst case scenario, really. Ouch.
They have a lot of turns.
Oh yeah, I see that. That is horrible.
Well, you know what? Orin is going to counter them on their turns, so it's not a big deal. They can have all the turns they want. Because Orin's going to counter them and up the orb every time they move. Fuck, but the orb's going to go down. Wait. I just big-brained it again. When C and A move and Orin counters, his defense... Hold on. All y'all are wrong. I'm the biggest brain motherfucker in the world. Check this out. I may be wrong. Hold on. Let me do it in my... Okay, in my head, I'm doing it. Yeah, hold the fucking phone. I'm a goddamn genius. When C... Hear me out. When C and A move, they are going to... proc a counter from Orin. Correct?
A will not C. C has a heal readied up.
No, okay, well, wait, C's about to heal?
Yeah, you see the awe, it's like brownish.
Fuck me. Okay, anyway, after that, though, every time C and A move, the B's Lufania orb doesn't go down, but when Orin counters, his counter is defense ignore, is it not?
Yep.
Okay, so his counter... Case fucking closed! He's gonna be upping the orb every time A or C moves. God damn, I'm smart, man. Blart, am I wrong?
I mean,
Let's see it. Let's just see
the
it.
math checks out. Let's just see it play out.
Let's see it play out. Let's see it play out. I think that when they move, unless they're healing, that fucking sucks. How much does he heal for?
I think it's actually a legit random because in my run he went 3 turns straight without healing, and for years he's already healed twice.
5%. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's a big heal. It's rough.
The orb went up by 1, but he's gonna kill somebody. No, he's got last stand. Yes, he does have last stand. Look, the orb is going up. This was a nightmare. We just barely survived that whole shit. Maybe I'm not as smart as I thought. This is a fucking... whew.
This is going to be... I think this is going to be a very interesting contest to see play out.
It's going to be tight. I think we can make it work, but I think it's going to be tight. 5% on the heal. Fuck me running. A is going to hit Orin, and Orin doesn't have his last stand now because he...
Does Kate Sit's regular call, does that have a flat heal or no? It's only the HP regen?
I think it's just the HP. It would just be the HP regen.
Does the LD call heal?
No.
I actually don't know the answer to that.
Wait, A is at. He's broken. Is he gonna
Okay,
recover
no, it
from
does.
break?
Okay, no, it doesn't.
Is he gonna recover from break? And look, CSDX just got here and doesn't know the strategy behind this that I clearly came up with beforehand. CSDX, yes, on paper it looks like some anti-synergy, right? Well, I big brained it. A will only do a big brain. Will only do a brave attack. Perfect. Fuck it. Let's keep moving it. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, go ahead then.
Does it? Oh, does it alternate between Brave and HP attack on its turn?
I mean, it's not going to gain enough brave to kill him. Yeah, we're good. See, look. When the orb... Watch this. When the others move, Auron's counter procs the orb for the main guy. God, I'm smart, man. I cannot be fucked with. I'm unfucked with him.
I will say you should be targeting B for basically every attack from here on out from everyone.
Because you don't want them to...
Yeah, you definitely don't want to kill the sides.
Yeah, and this is a very...
At least, like, the left one you should take care of, but definitely not the right one. Like,
And
the
this is
right
a
one
very
being at 69 isn't good.
And this is a very splash-heavy team. Looking at your twins friend and everything.
Look at that. 438 straight up down the middle. Get shit on. See, here's the thing, chat. Could we have jumped into this fight and Sid Reigns something and just smoked it in like 20 minutes? Probably. Maybe not, though. I mean, I don't know. But where's the fun in that? Anti-synergy is where it's at. And then, when the anti-synergy is discovered, pretending like it was a plan. That's show business, baby. That's show business. Does anything else refresh Shadow's overhead, or just the EX?
I think when you press LD, it also does. But, I mean, it's a 4-turn overhead, too.
Look, the orb isn't even... I mean, the orb's not even a problem.
It does have that.
I have big-brained... Shit. Shit.
Are you okay?
No, I was thinking, but not thinking out loud.
The 5% HP heal about to kick in again.
Yeah.
It keeps coming.
It's B. I mean, it's C when it's targeting.
I think you just got to keep punching B as hard as you can and just keep going at it.
Oh fuck. CSDX got a good point. Does Shadow get stacks when covered by Auron? Shadow's not actually evading.
He evades the AL attacks occasionally.
Okay. Well, he's at one stack. So
gripping stuff, really.
yeah, I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't want him to move. Here's what I'm gonna do. And everyone who thinks it's a bad idea, and you need to use the BT plus first. You're right, but I'm not going to because I'm fucking wild. Check this out. Boom.
This is a decision being made right here.
Watch this.
Raw has taken the wheel, Bl'Art.
My God.
Nothing you can do. At a certain point, you just gotta let it happen, baby. Boom! Look at that damage. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna kill.
It's happening.
I'm gonna kill the other guy on accident, though. Fuck! I'm gonna kill the other guys first. You're not supposed to do that, are you?
You don't want to kill the ads first, no. And yeah, I think Excalibur actually just captured the point of it, which is you should have been just going hard on B with Shadow and with Bart's, and once it got low enough, then you bring in the twins and start cleaning house. But right now, they're all too even, and this is going to get very interesting.
Oh yeah, this is actually going to be my first time if the two ads die first.
I fear nothing. I fear nothing. Shadow can fucking go whenever Shadow wants to go, and he doesn't splash that much, right?
Not on skill 2.
So I'll just fucking spam I'll just fucking spam. Lost deity, this is unholy. Yeah, motherfucker, welcome to the shit show, baby. This is how we do it. Raw and first try, because we're gonna win this. Is it ideal? No.
You brought 2.5 tanks to this. It's pretty great.
You goddamn right. I also brought a cover. I brought a cover tank and an evade tank in the same team.
And a lock tank all on top of it. This is just,
Like,
I gotta say.
what else do you want? What else do
Too
you
much
want?
defense, man.
You're in for a world of hurt when the minions die? Alright, let's not kill the minions. Let's make the minions survive somehow. Is this a blind run? Because it looks like a blind run. Oh, my friend. This must be your first time, huh? Welcome, X the Lost Deity. Deity?
Yeah, Lost Deity. We've
Welcome.
is a irregular of Dystopia, not unlike Dystopia Bard, who is here.
Oh, I know who that is. Welcome, man. Yeah, I just hamstring myself because I'm so goddamn good that it's no fun unless I do. So, you know, this is just a par for the course. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna spam Shadow and kill B just by spamming Shadow like over and over and over.
I mean, I don't think it's the worst plan that you have at this point. Just go hard with that.
What could go wrong?
Exactly. Just go hard with that. Go hard with that double BT effect, and you know whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit B. I'm gonna burn out all of Shadow's skills. He's doing 3% per turn, dude.
Actually, you know.
I mean, he's doing 3% every move. I have 2 LDs left. When he's about to run out.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing it honestly.
I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna just burn Shadow out completely, killing B because I think I can.
You know, let's talk, make it happen. I think this is gonna be.
Is this wrong? I mean, can we do this?
I think you can. I'm curious to see it.
This is gonna be the worst, best team ever. Literally brought a team that has no business beating it and just beat it out of sheer dumb luck and will. Just the will to win. That's what I have. Look, he's at 44. We're gonna kill this fucker, dude. we're gonna fucking look at him, dude.
Oh my goodness.
We are gonna burn.
That's a lot of damage.
We are gonna burn the main guy down in the worst possible way, and still win.
I love it.
Let's do this.
Welcome to the live stream where
Let's fucking go.
I wish Zoe were here just so that she could be sobbing in the corner while this works.
Look at him! She would be so mad if she knew that this was gonna work.
Don't only use the skill 1 to refresh the only use his EX or his skill 1 to refresh the necessary buffs. If you don't, otherwise skill 2 is going to do more damage. Also, it might be good to just scary stuff, but
C65 maybe or not?
C65 will also raise my attack, but I think he's capping completely. Is he not? Or he's not? Is he capping?
It's looking pretty decent.
I mean, he's hitting 500,000 damage per skill twos. Like, God.
Yeah, they're saying he's capping already.
So then, I don't want to let them move because I lost my. Oh
yeah,
shit! No, I do.
Awkward.
I do want him to move, except for C. I don't want C to move.
It looks like A and B are going to each take 2 turns, and C is going to not. So what you could do is use the Zac call to lock onto A, who needs lock reapplied, and maybe let them take a few turns, possibly.
But he's using all next, right? So it doesn't matter if he's locked or not.
That's true. I was just worried about the next attack, but I guess if he's using, never mind. Maybe you just let them take a turn and eat the 1 heal, and it'll suck. But then Shadow will counter them twice and then go hard on them once it's his turn again.
Theory crafters in shambles. Yeah, that's perfect. We don't theory craft. We just jump the fuck into it with the worst possible fucking outlook and make it work, man.
You know what this is?
Reverse theory crafting.
It's the Blindeye effect once again. He just makes everything better by being here.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
like, I don't think this was going to be this big of a shit show if you weren't here, but holy fuck. Lost Deity with the follow. Thank you, my friend. I'm kind of...
Don't use the LD right now, because if you're going to evade during their attacks, you're going to get stacks from that anyway.
Okay, so I'm going to AA. Then I'm going to lock A, like you said. Then I'm going to EX. And start breaking these guys.
Can you check his Brave attack real quick?
Too late, baby! Too fucking late!
We're doing it.
We're going! Send it! Wait, his Brave attack does 2 turns lock. Fuck!
Wait, no. I just wanted to check and see if it was an instant turn. You'll probably have use for it later.
All right, we're doing this, man. I don't give a shit. This is gonna work.
Later, yeah.
This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Interceptor!
See, having 3 turns is annoying.
Oh shit! I still have a fucking BT plus to use with Bart's too.
Oh hell yeah!
And a fucking.
Do it!
Oh yes!
Press the button.
Oh, this is it! Let's go! Yo, everything is working. Everything's coming up raw life right now. Shadow is gonna get like 12 turns in a row with Kate Shee active. This is just how I planned it.
This is gonna be good.
It's so good. It's beautiful, and it's perfect, and it's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm a little scared about...
Yeah. Did the twins have any single target? How do I single target with twins?
How much... Hold on. I'm looking up how much health those damn minions have.
I don't think I can kill them with one. They cannot do 20% with one LD.
You're probably right.
I mean, I don't have any real option. 800,000 damage to B is going to be worth it to just fuck it. Let's go. Also, keep in mind, we're at 20 turns. Like,
actually, yeah, no. Go hard on. Why not?
Please don't kill this. Please don't kill this.
Please.
13. Oh, we're good. We're good.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh my god, that did 15%.
Holy shit.
I'm going to kill the ad. Oh, fuck. I'm going to kill the ad on accident.
Killing one of them is okay. And they just healed, so you're safe.
Oh, yes! Oh, I meant to... Oh! Oh, yeah! I knew that was going to happen! Oh, fuck. I was just so fucking nervous. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Everybody calm down.
All right.
Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down.
We're doing it, guys.
Everyone calm down. Look at those. Look at that Kate. It's not helping that much, but it helps a little bit, I guess.
We believe.
The Kate Sith call. I'm going to use this last LD and just fucking murder these guys. I'm just going to
murder those guys.
Take advantage of
kill this guy.
Sheet's LD call.
Yeah, I'm just going to kill this fucking guy right now. This is fucking amazing. Shadow,
yeah.
Blue Shadow is the best unit ever. Let's go, Blue Shadow. Okay, so I got bad news. He was literally capping on every Brave hit, and I guess there's no place, but I don't know what's happening, or maybe his HP attacks, all of his HP dumps were capped, but the Kate Sith call is not doing anything for him, which is fine. Which is fine. I don't know how.
I think we can.
It's fine.
Check and see his skill. See if either of his skills will turn jump him past all these doofuses. His EX definitely won't, and you don't need to use it unless his overhead's about to fall off, which it won't.
I really need to get back up there so I can kill this main guy.
Yeah, maybe.
I really can't let them. I really gotta kill the main guy.
Remember, he still has Bart's BT plus button.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I do have a BT plus. That's not single target though, is it? Is that single target?
No, it's AOE. It's gonna hit everyone.
Yeah, I can't do that. It'll kill.
well,
It'll
how
kill
much?
A.
How much of their? How much
no,
of?
because C is at 18% right now.
But I don't want
Yes.
to kill. I don't want to kill either one of them, though, right?
No, you can kill one of them. They just both shouldn't die.
You think you can kill B before C dies?
Cedric Pyros, thank you. If I can get Shadow back. Wait, Shadow's
remember
LDs
the
are gone,
boss-
so he's not
And
gonna.
remember, the boss does delay, so if you do kill both of them, the boss will delay himself for a bit.
But he also doesn't he like set your HP to 1 or something?
No, that's after he acts.
Oh wait, he doesn't insta.
No, he doesn't
Fuck
do
you.
it instantly. He delays himself and then frames his turns. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think this is happening.
I think this is happening too.
I'd say hit
This
the
is the
BT
funniest
button,
thing.
man.
This is the funniest of all the bullshittery that I've got lucky and done. If we fuck up the team selection screen, that just shows you the power of synergy. Like blue synergy Shadow, it's just fucking. It's so good, man. I think I'm gonna BTB.
Go for it.
Yeah, dude, make it happen. Do you want to? Yeah.
Oh shit! So, if I can kill him before anyone goes again, then we're good.
I think you're good.
Yeah, you got
Twins.
seven
Oh my
now.
god, twins are gonna finish it. Twins are gonna kill these guys. Twins are gonna kill everyone. This is the best run of all time. This is
extremely.
This
good.
is
Oh
this
my
is the
God,
best
A
run ever
left-
done.
A lived with 1. Oh my god.
This is the best
Please,
run.
this is destiny.
Boom.
This is just-
Any fucking questions? Where's my camera? Any fucking questions? Please!
Can we get some screaming raw lives in the chat, please?
Please! Any fucking questions? Oh, he has 1 health left! Fuck!
Oh god.
Oh no! Oh, we did! Ah!
And the finish. What a stylish way to end this.
Go!
Oh my god.
Shit on! Get fucking shit on!
Holy, I gotta say, between Wake Forest going to the championship and this has been a hell of a 3 days for Raw.
Any questions?
Oh yeah, Lost ID. This is going on YouTube. You know it.
Any questions?
If we can get a clip too,
Hold on,
by the
hold on,
way.
hold on. Any questions? Moving on.
If you'll help, let me see here.
Moving on. Let that be a lesson to all of you. Team comp doesn't matter. Units don't matter. Planning doesn't matter. All that matters is heart and belief. I believed I could, so I did. Pay these people. Pay these fucking people.
The payment just went out.
Oh, you paid them?
Oh yeah, I just did.
Look, Mino said you had a synergy care that solos this fight. Yeah, and I also had a cover tank that prevented. I fucked myself, but it didn't matter. Oh my god, that was 23 turns.
Yeah, no. I mean, synergy is a powerful thing, but this was
This was an event.
This is really funny to watch.
This was something that happened. This was something
really
that
funny to
happened.
watch.
I'll be honest with you guys. Let me be real with you guys. If I had thought it through, if I had realized that Arin was a cover tank, no, I would have brought him. But you know what? That doesn't matter. All that matters is believing. That's all you gotta do.
You just this is like we talked about in the pre-show. Ted Lasso, believe.
We got a good question here. Cedric Pyros. I start 2 days ago and now I love DFFOO, but I still lost. You guys have good sight to beginners. Yes.
This is actually Cedric. You just showed up at the right time because now that we're done with this fight, we can help you out there. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat real quick. Just a second. Let me find it.
Wait, did I mic static? Can everybody hear me?
I am getting a little bit of static from you or something.
Oh, it's
Same here.
it's probably because I slammed my mic on my headset on the ground when I won.
Yeah, no, it was a bit. So, Cedric Pyros, check out this link I just dropped in the chat, the Tonberry Troop. This is a great place to start for beginners. And also, once you're a bit more experienced, it'll still have a lot of useful information you can refer to that'll help you kind of figure out the game. There's a lot to this game, and it doesn't really tell you everything up front. So being able to use resources like this is really handy for just being able to kind of grok stuff and piece things together.
Cedric Pyros, I'm going to give you 3 pieces of advice. Number 1, take your time. Take your time. This game's been out a long time, and it's going to want you to get a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit to do. So just take your time. Have fun.
That's the thing. There's no PvE or PvP element. It's all PvE. So the important, everyone's, especially around us, we're going to be talking a lot about endgame content, like the very last stuff, and it's going to take you,
right,
months to get there, and that's fine. So enjoy the journey and don't feel pressure to rush to the end.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever played like a. I've never played an MMO, so I don't really know. But if you've ever played like an MMO, it's gonna take you a long time to get to the end game, and this is no different. You can have fun getting there and building up, but you're not gonna be able to. And if you try, you're gonna hate the game very quickly. You're not gonna be able to just to go ahead and jump into the hardest content anytime soon. You're gonna need to build a roster. First off, is my mic fixed?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of content. You're gonna want to take your time, throw on a fucking TV show, and start smashing like all the lost chapters, all the story modes, a bunch of stuff, and just build all the permanent content in this game. There's so much permanent resources, unlike any other gacha I've ever seen. There is millions and millions of gems just locked behind permanent content, waiting for you to unlock it. So once you start getting that content unlocked and building a gem horde, then you can start pulling. Number 2, do not ever pull on a banner, no matter how much you like the character, unless you have enough. Unless you're willing to pity. So gems. If you're pulling with gems, don't pull unless you have 75k to get that LD through a pity. If you're doing tickets, that's another conversation we can
YOLO
have.
Tickets are, you can go YOLO with tickets whenever you want.
Yeah, that's another, exactly. YOLO tickets are a different convo, but gems, do not start pulling a gem pull on a banner just because you got 5,000 or you got 20,000 so you can do 4 pulls. Don't do that. Wait until you've built up a stash where you can pity, and the pity system, hopefully you know what it is already. If not, after you've pulled enough times with gems, you get tokens to just cash in for the thing you wanted.
That's guaranteed. That takes out the gambling, and that takes out the way that you can be kind of screwed over.
Right.
Smart budgeting and stuff.
Right.
That being said, from what I've seen as a new player, whenever you say, hey, I'm new, a lot of people are going to start just shouting and throwing information at you. So don't get overwhelmed. Take things in bits, pieces, digestible stuff, and just engage. I dropped a Discord in the chat as well, which is a pretty helpful group of folks who enjoy the game. They like talking about it, and they enthusiastically enjoy helping newer players kind of get into the games. The Crystal Chronicles podcast Discord, you can check them out on Thursdays on Twitch. They're also a great resource, and maybe not quite as
What's the
how
word?
to put it.
What's the word? You got to choose a good word here. You got to choose a good word.
I'm going to say that
They're not quite as.
Oh, my vocabulary is failing me. Blindeye, help me out here. They're
Electric.
Shit.
Electric.
How about this? They're a bit less rustic in their presentation style than we are. Thank God I watch a lot of cooking shows. That is the best excuse for when you just need to get out of a situation. It's a more rustic style.
I only gave you 2 or 3. My third is have fun, man. Just have a bunch of fun. Just play the game, stack a bunch of resources, have fun. A lot of places are going to give you really oh, this is what you do, this is what you do, this is what you do. Just relax and have fun, man. It's going to be a while before you can do the very, very in-game content. I've been playing this game for fucking 4 years at this point almost. Blart and Blindeye the same with like some little bits different, like starting later or taking a hiatus. But we've been playing this game for years, each of us in different lengths. But and it's fun. You have to build up your roster, you have to build up your resources, and play it. You have to play the long game. A lot of times when you play video games, you don't want to look at the long game. You want to do it right now. I want to do this right now. You can't do that. In this game, you can't do that. You have to just take it at your own pace and enjoy it and have a good time, man. Welcome to the community. Check out us every Monday, 8:30. Historia Crux on Tuesdays on YouTube. Just type in Cross13. The Ranting Hour with BC, Black Nero, on YouTube every Wednesday. Mr. All Life with the follow. Thank you so much. We got our first groupie. BC on Wednesday, Ranting Hour, and TCC on Thursday. It's a great community that has people that want to help people out. So all 4 of those have their own communities, have their own friends, have their own stuff. Just hang out and have a good time. It's a fucking video game. If you don't have fun, you're not gonna play for long. Trust me.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I think my piece of advice outside of from what you all covered, because you covered a lot, would also be to just make some friends as well, because the friend system in this is pretty huge compared to like other games that I've played. I wouldn't say you can solo content, but they can help you out, get you out in a jam, and it's overall pretty great. And I'm pretty sure a majority of the people would love to just add you as long as you're, progressing and having fun, man.
That's a great point. There's a lot of people who want to help you, and it is a good community. Obviously, every community has rotten apples, but this community is really cool about if you're nice and you're wanting to learn and you're genuine, people are going to help you out every fucking corner of this community. Someone's going to help you out, man.
I hope that wasn't too much and that we didn't scare you off.
That was like literally 10 minutes straight. It was like 10 minutes straight of me ranting and then Blindeye giving a good advice. But, that's what it is, man.
Well, I mean, part of that was just, now that you've beaten the damn Lifinia Plus in, second try by 13 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, yeah, we're early. We don't have anything to do. Oh, should we... Blart?
Oh, yeah, no, that's exactly what we should do.
Blindeye, do you want to see the... what was it? Gabranth? Gabranth got a video?
Yeah, sure, I'm down.
Yeah, let's check out the Gabranth video. So Gabranth got his force weapon, and the partner is Gal. We're not going to get into the fucking war again of whether the force weapon...
Blindeye, do you like this pairing of Gabranth and Gal?
I remember seeing them in Garnet's Lost Chapter, so yeah, I'd say they're pretty cool.
That's a perfect example. I told you I wasn't going to get going, but that's a perfect example. Yeah, I remember seeing them in the Garnet's Intertwined Will. Okay, yeah, so do I. So does everyone else. And all these fucking people are saying, oh, great combo. They are friends now. Okay, Gabranth has a 30-hour game. Gal has a, I don't know how many, 20-hour game of them their own games building up. And now they have 2 fucking cutscenes with each other, and it's like, oh yeah, they're best friends. Let's do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it.
I want to say, like, in Act 2, Chapter 12, or something like that, there were some other cutscenes in which, like, they hinted that Gabranth had a soft spot for Gao, and Gao really liked his cool helmet, and it was so they've given the light touch this game takes to actually having.
Fucking dare you, Raw? How fucking dare you?
Mino shows up.
Don't
after,
even fucking.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. No, here we go. Here we go.
See your fucking FF9 characters paired together?
Here we go.
FF9.
Mino.
Just play fucking FF9. Just play FF9. Why are you even playing Depot? Why play a crossover game? Don't play Smash if you only want to fucking play with Mario characters. Don't play a fucking Mario game.
Waiting in the wings for his perfect little opportunity to sink his fangs in. Well, guess what?
I'll be honest. He's the hero I need.
No. You guys are wrong. Because here's the thing. You don't have to do a FF9 character and an FF9 character. Do characters who are the archetypes of the same thing. Gabranth is a duty, honor, former enemy, becomes an ally. Guess what? Beatrix, General Leo. There's so many characters in the FF lore who can fit.
First of all, you hate all the force pairings. There's a lot of force pairings
I do,
that are
because they're all
exactly
shit.
that.
No, because they're all shit.
The same archetype. All right,
they got
That's
worse.
First.
Okay, you're right, because they got worse, and so now the ones that weren't that bad, they got worse and worse. They're you know what it is? They are artificially creating pairings to make fucking weebs like you guys say, oh yeah, that's cool. They fucking hung out in one crossover scene in 1 minute of this fucking gacha game. No, do better. Do better, Squax.
Hold on. So let me get this straight. You were mad because RNA and Kane were partners, and because Braska and me to tell you were partners, but now you're saying Gao and Oren
honestly, they're better.
Are bad because they're not the same.
Yes, honestly, that's the path that they started on. I was like, oh, you guys can do better. But the path they're going down now is just complete bullshit manufactured relationships from this game only. From the fucking cutscenes.
Does that make this story mean more? Doesn't that mean like people should really like reading these because now there's gonna be a payoff? They're gonna fucking team up.
Some kind of, yeah. No, it's what the.
Be quiet.
Oh my, sorry. I just saw. I lured Clay here by telling him that you were running a double tank team, and to everyone's surprise, frankly, except the 2/3 people who actually voted for you, you crushed it.
Okay, well, a double tank team is one thing. A double tank team can work. What I did was, I was an idiot and I wasn't thinking before I started my team, and I brought a cover tank and a dodge tank in a event where you have to dodge in order to hit the orb. So it wasn't just a double tank. It was probably one of the worst ideas you can do, but it proved the power of a blue synergy unit. If you bring a blue synergy unit, it doesn't matter what else you do because it fucking worked. I brought a dodge tank and a counter tank, a cover tank, and the cover tank covered the dodger and didn't let him evade for most of the fight when you had to evade for the orb. And it still fucking worked. So Clay, you'll see. We're gonna do. I wanted to say real quick before Bl'Art. I know you had something to say, Bl'Art. We're gonna start doing something called Burst Phase, Lifestream Burst Phase. Every week we're gonna do like a 10-minute little compilation, like a highlight of what you missed. We know it's hard to sit down and watch a 2 fucking hour stream because it's not audio. You can't really get what's happening through audio, so you have to sit there and watch it. So this week, keep an eye on Blart's YouTube page. I'll put a link in the description, or I'll put a link in the chat right now. Bl'Art will be posting at some point a burst phase for the live stream this week, and each week the burst phase is going to be just, you know, the most
look, a compilation, a little clip, highlight compilation.
Yeah, exactly. What were you going to say, Bl'Art, about?
I just wanted to tie back to the to your points about the artificially created pairings. Goose made an excellent point. Are you saying that the fiction created by this company that created the fiction is too fictional for your taste?
Oh, so okay. So everyone's gonna team up on me, which is fine. When people have a better point and are correct, the smaller people amongst the group will join up and try to bring them down. So I'm used to this, and that's fine. Yes, that is what I'm saying, because the fiction that this company has created throughout the long actual games, main installment games, is more important to me and to the characters, I think, than this made up, you know, fucking gotcha narrative. The thing is, what I really want to say, where's my camera? All the people talking about how the Force team-ups are good because the narrative of the game, you're all the same motherfuckers who didn't watch cutscenes. All of you. You know, I don't watch the cutscenes. I don't watch cutscenes. And now it's like, oh, well, they were friends in a cutscene, so they should be get fucked, man.
But Raw, you don't watch cutscenes.
Right, I don't. That's why I don't like any of the Force weapons.
But you just said the people who don't watch cutscenes are the ones who are liking the. I'm okay.
Well,
How about this? How about this? How about this? Let's pull up the Garanth Force Weapon video and watch it, and let's see. Maybe who knows? Maybe you'll like it. I'm practicing for fatherhood. You know what? You say you don't like Brussels sprouts. You haven't tried it yet. Let's see. Maybe you'll enjoy these Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
They're good for you.
Okay. I will try. I will try it. Wait, did Mino run away? Oh my God, Mino just he ran back. All right, I'm not gonna engage. Mino's a coward.
Dynamic entry right there.
Yeah, Mino's a coward once again.
Dynamic entry.
Is anyone surprised? Let me find this video. Here it is. Okay, you guys ready? I don't look at all the porn on my. that's a Mino joke. Here we go. You ready? So this is what Gabranth got.
All right, everybody, let's check it out.
Oh, it's so loud. Oh, it's so loud. I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, so this is the Force Weapon? No, this is the Burst. Before we get started,
Yep.
I'm a diehard Gabranth fan. I love him. I love Final Fantasy 12. Blart, what were you going to say?
Oh no, I'm here for it. I decided today I think I'm going to try to play 12 because I just enjoy their characters so much.
Dude, you
DFO
really
is
should.
working.
No, you really should.
I'm actually currently playing 12 right now on PC.
It's happening. See, we're all coming together here.
Let's go.
The Zodiac Age. Yeah, I'm not that far in it, but yeah, I'm playing through it.
I'm going to ask you about that after we watch this video. The short version is Zodiac Age better than the original release?
Sorry, I had the whole thing covering, and someone lost deity or redeemed hydrate. I'm gonna drink some of this beer, and we're gonna watch this. All right. So here is his burst and his Force Weapon.
I hope it's just all of Bosch's moves again. That was pretty cool looking.
Honestly, that was sick.
I was like, okay, he's just slashing with the sword, and then the ending slash was like, okay, that was pretty cool. Now what do we got here?
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Like, okay.
Okay, that was very good. I really enjoyed that.
Oh.
So, so in case, since you haven't played 6, I'm going to tell you, Raw's entire deal is you teach him other monsters' moves. By basically every time he fights a monster, you can use a move that he has to learn a special move from that monster, and whenever you use it, you just
like blue magic.
Sort of.
Yeah.
It's one of the more unique versions of blue magic, but yes, in essence, he's he's a cross between Mimic and Blue Mage, basically.
All right, so I'm gonna go back and watch that again because originally I was furious. I thought it looked stupid, but now if that's part of Gal's like thing, he learns from watching fights. Okay, I'll give it. Listen, I'll give it a chance. Okay, so let's go back and watch.
Give it a chance.
All right, here's
his entire gimmick is he literally all of his moves are just enemy moves. Not even like some of them. It's all of them are just straight up just copycatting enemy moves.
Okay,
you can't even control him when he does it.
So he learns by watching.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, as you see there, he even shows his expression.
I'm really enjoying this one.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming that the Japanese voice lines probably translate to something dumb, but I kind of have this hope that it's going to be something really funny and awesome.
Okay. All right. I hate to break character, but I've got to. That's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool. He looks okay. All right. I'll do it. I'll say it. That looks cool. He looked over at Gabranth, kind of like you see me. You see, I do what you do. You know that country song? I want to be like you. I want to grow up. What's the theme? What's that song? Anyway.
Yeah. I want to be like you.
I want to be like you, Dad. I want to do the things you do. He looks over at him and he says, like this, like what you do. We're going to watch it one more time. It's okay. It's winning me over. For the record, this is not going to change my opinion on all the other Force weapons, but it's kind of cool. Like he looks over to him. Not only does he do the exact same moves that Gabranth is doing, he also looks over to him. Okay, all right. All right. Let's watch one more time.
And because I can see people getting testy about it, the song is actually "Cats in the Cradle," not from the Jungle Book song. That's the one we were thinking about.
No, I was thinking about
Oh, you were thinking
I
Jungle
was
Book?
thinking. No, I was thinking like a legitimate country song where
Yeah.
it's like the kid like cusses in this truck. He's like, I was driving home in my truck and my son was eating a Happy Meal and I slammed on the brakes and he said fuck and I said, how'd you learn that song? And he said, oh, I've been watching you. I want to be like you. Ain't that cool?
Oh.
I'm your buckaroo. Anyway, so that's
That's
what
cute.
this reminds
You're
me of.
referencing
Yeah.
two entirely separate songs about wanting to be
Oh,
like the guy.
Bard,
That's really
hey,
adorable.
dude, Bard knows it. Buckaroo by Rodney. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, so all right, I'm slowly coming around. We're gonna watch it one more time, then we'll discuss. It's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little cute. Here we go.
本気だぞ
我が糧となれ
頑張れ
とくと見ろ
見せてやる
裁きを受けよ
Okay. Okay, I'm pausing before I cry. I've completely changed my tune. That's actually really cute. That's really cool. The way not only that, but Gabranth looks over at him and is like, "That's right, boy. That's how you do it, boy." Like, as a man who has a son, that's pretty cool. Okay. Overall, Force weapons suck. This one's getting me. This one's getting me. I may cry on the stream. All right. I like this one. This is one of the few that I like. Should we finish? What else does he have to show? His
I'm
burst
assuming
finish?
it'll probably the burst phase. Let's
Oh yeah, probably the burst phase and like his rework.
Okay, let's see.
Lost ID pointing out that with the voice clip Gao's even kind of imitating his voice lines that he says.
I have to pause that. Wait, what? Gao is saying the same thing. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry on the stream. Gao is saying the same things that Gabranth is saying.
Or the parts of it.
Oh god. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry like a baby. All right, let's finish this.
永遠の嘆きを
All right, I know I said I was gonna finish it, but I had to pause it again. Why was the damage gold? I don't play JP. Don't make fun of me. I'm sure it's already been around. What is that? I'm gonna.
When you use
What is
when
this?
you use a,
Right there.
when you're under a FR gauge, like that gauge at the top, to my knowledge, the HP damage cap is lifted and your total HP damage is golden.
Yo, that's sick. Okay, I don't like I said I don't play JP at all or hear about it, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm honestly a little ashamed of myself because I was 100% going. No matter what happened, I was gonna say this sucks because I hate all the bearings so far. But this is so good. Let's finish it because it's already fucking 10:30. All right, let's finish this.
撃滅せん
I gotta say, this has been we are ending on a high note.
Seen somebody backtrack so fucking hard.
Oh,
so
I'll pause
fast.
it again because here he
Holy
comes.
shit.
Because here he
Oh
comes.
my god.
Here he comes.
Jesus
Chirp,
Christ.
chirp, chirp.
Do you have
Chirp,
any
chirp,
dignity?
chirp.
Do you have
Chirp,
any
chirp,
pride?
chirp.
Like,
Chirp,
I don't
chirp.
fucking understand.
Yeah, you just pop in when it's relevant, and then when I actually get back at you, you bail out. Why don't you stay here for the
You're
rest of
talking about your gameplay. I didn't want to fucking talk about that. That's
Here we go.
boring to me.
All right, be quiet for 3 minutes, and we're gonna watch the rest of this, and then I'm gonna eviscerate you on stream. Here we go.
慈悲などないぞこれがサバンだ牙を向け裁きを受けよ消え去る
Oh, you can use the FR attack in the burst?
Yeah, it's allowed.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That's what the Ope Ope introducing them said. That's why BT Plus has had the extra action for the FR attacks coming.
I like that. They thought ahead. Good for that. That's cool.
That is
They
cool.
always think ahead, Blart. We've established like little birdie from the company told me they're usually a year and a half
Yeah.
ahead of release cycle when they're planning. Yeah.
No, I know that. It just whenever I see it play out, I'm like, oh, nice. I enjoy seeing stuff like that.
Okay, one by one. Blart, what do you think of Gabranth's burst, his force weapon, and his combination with Gao? What do you think?
I wasn't excited going into it just because I hadn't formed a deep attachment to Gronk. I'm like, okay, he's just a call that I use. But I'm really feeling it. Like I understood the pairing. I was like, okay, I get it. But seeing it in action, seeing them really actually with the animation play off how it's paid off, it actually feels like a really good payoff for that mini story they told. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm excited for it now.
Okay, Blindeye, what do you think? I'm sure you already saw it before this, but what do you think, Blindeye?
I actually didn't. Normally I do, but I actually didn't. I was gonna wait until the stream, but I saw it on stream. I'm of the same opinion as Blart. I really don't have an attachment, especially to Gabrand. I do have some attachments to Gao because I do like the character, and he did help me out a few times in DFO. And the fact that we got to see that cute little interaction between him and Gabrand, like I'm really looking forward to it.
Honestly, that's so true. The interaction between him and Gabranth is what makes it. Mino, I'll give you a chance. What do you think? You've already seen it. I know for a fact you've already seen it. What did you think?
I don't know. What are the effects?
Oh my God, you are so.
What's the BT and FR effect?
Here's one thing I really want to know. Mino, I know you can kind of hear it a little bit and help us out. In chat, there's a rumor that I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry on stream. I'm gonna cry on stream.
What does Gabranth say? Because I listened back and he says a generic line, but what does Gabranth usually say? Do you have a clip of Gabranth saying the line? Because he doesn't say it in the Force Attack.
I don't know, but in chat they're saying that he copies one of his lines, and I'm telling you, if he copies one of Gabranth's voice lines during that, I'm going to cry like a baby. Because that's
like I said, I need to see.
It's beautiful.
Gabranth saying the line. It's a pretty generic line. It's possible, but
Rod, do you have Gabranth's EX?
Of course.
Is it the EX line? He might do it in the video, right, during his burst phase. Let me check.
I've pulled Gabranth during every time he's come around because
I'm gonna listen back to it.
He's honestly my favorite Final Fantasy 12.
It's his EX line.
No,
Lost Deity.
Lost Deity is gonna prove it right now.
Damn, he said he'll be back. Damn.
Well, everyone else said it, so I'm gonna say it.
Okay, yeah, I listened back. I mean, they have one word in there, but it's not the same thing.
Okay. No,
I mean, it's a very generic line. It's like, I'll show you, or watch this, and then, so they say one word that's the same.
Does he say something that Gabranth says in other, media? Like, is it a Gabranth line?
Unless I type it out, you guys aren't gonna get. But basically, they say something similar, I guess. But I mean, it's also such a generic line that I don't know. I guess you could argue, but it's not like a word for word what he says. I guess you could argue for it.
So maybe not quite as adorable as we were thinking, but still pretty okay.
Listen, I have been very clear on my stance of force weapons. I think all the combinations are whack. I think there's not been a good one yet, and I think they get worse and worse. However, the way they made Gal, who's childlike and needs a father figure, and Gabranth to be that father figure in the Force, where he turns and looks at him, and when Gabranth looks at him and nods, my heart. I mean, honestly, little flutters in my heart. That's the cutest thing I've ever fucking seen. So, I'm gonna kill him with Vayne before anyone gets to go.
Just brave attack a bunch. I gotta ask, have you seen any of the other Force animations? I think the only one I saw was Kane Aranea.
Yeah, the others are.
They don't really seem to have do they? I'm guessing the others don't really have the same personality this one does.
Like it's a bunch of recycled. This is apparently the thing with Force animations is there's no new animations. Like it's just a combination of here's skill 1 into HP attack.
No, there's no way. No,
people have dissected it already.
Gal turning and looking.
Gal's looks a little newer.
Okay.
But they could just literally be Gabranth's attack on Gal's model. You know what I mean? Like the beam stuff. Everything else is still like his regular attacks.
So maybe we got lucky and they have.
Yeah. Like I'm okay with.
Maybe they improved it because I did see Braska. I mean, Braska's FR is literally reused animations when it comes to Amy, and Braska might as well just have
Listen to
and I'm saying like Kane and Aranea, they trace that to literally like skill for skill what that is. Same with like Sayador and Tidus and
what is
Kryl and Rome.
Tidus was good.
Yeah, it was.
Teaser
Yeah.
Jishi Nahario. What does that mean?
What the fuck?
Jishi Nahario.
That's an approximation of Gabron CX, I guess.
That
Okay.
wasn't even close
So is that
at
what-
all.
Is that what Gal says? Jishi Nahario. I think
Here,
that
I'll
he's
type it out
copying.
for you. I'll
He's
type it
copying.
out for you. Here, let me see. So
Okay,
he's-
I think that we've really hit a crossroads here and burst through the crossroads. I was so powerfully anti-FR weapons, and I think that Gal and Gabranth has been the first example. The devs can actually come up with a combo that's meaningful, even if it doesn't mean anything based on their own games.
That's what we were saying. That's
Okay.
literally what we were. That's literally what we were
thing.
saying as you were fucking
But they
arguing
did.
against
But
it.
they did something with the animations, Mino. They did something different. They did like where not only does Gal look at him and he looks at Gal, but Gabranth nods at him, and then also Gal does his EX. Gal grabs like the two energy balls, and like that's cool.
Yeah, I got. It's funny. I really like this one. It has a lot of personality, which I think is why it
Yeah,
stands
the
above.
personality
But
really is the big one.
It's
Yeah.
kind of funny because it makes all the. I'm almost the inverse now. Like this makes me less happy because I'm like I feel like all the ones beside the like select few are going to be really boring by comparison now. So I'm like feeling less excited about the pairings as a result.
Well, maybe they're gonna have to now. Now they're gonna know. I'm trying to think of my zip code for this.
I mean, if they can keep this level of kind of like, oh, nice, it's cool that they're doing it together as opposed to just like, I can see why they did this. Because now that I've had, oh, this is cool, I can see why they did this is a lot less exciting.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of the stuff is cool, like Luna Freya plus Rydia, because both of their main summons are Leviathan, right? Like that's
that is-
pretty cool.
it's not cool,
Yeah.
man.
If we get-
No,
we're gonna-
no,
we're gonna get
cool?
the-
no.
That's not cool.
No,
God.
see,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
exactly wrong. That's exactly
Are-
what's wrong with the Force weapon
They're
pairing.
both summoners that have a very strong affinity to Leviathan.
Oh my
Makes
Is it
God.
sense.
are we gonna get like Hope and Garnet or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
right?
matter.
Yeah, why not?
No, see, this is the problem. I am all
Oh.
about the narrative and the what it means. It
Have
means
some
more.
fucking fun.
It means
Jesus
more.
Christ.
It means more to see Gal and Gabranth like look at each other as like a father and son, like just a respect and an admiration between each other. Gal is like, look at me, I would rather them take two characters that don't do anything similar, but make their roles, like their narrative roles, mean more together than just be like, oh, Aranea has a spear and Kane has a spear. Let's stupid. That shit's stupid.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I listened back. Actually, they don't say anything similar at all. Because when
Oh.
Gabranth does it, he says,
Fuck. You're just
I
pissing
know.
on my parade. You're just pissing on my.
he says,
I know-
feel
I know
my
Fujin
pain.
is paired with Shadow when it comes to FRs too.
Who is?
Yeah, so-
Who is?
Fujin and Shadow.
Fujin and Shadow.
Oh my
They're
God.
both. They're
oh
both.
my God. Get fucked.
They're both
dude.
people of few words and throwing weapons and
Who
you know,
cares?
shuriken.
I see it, but it's less exciting.
Yes, exactly. Who cares? There's so many characters that
And I
do
think-
Leviathan. There's so
And
many
I think
characters.
COD, and I think COD is going to be paired up with X-Death, and
It's a
that
story
one I
thing.
think is kind of
That's a
interesting.
story thing.
That
They-
one kind
they-
of makes
they-
sense.
They're always paired up in the Dissidia games.
Okay, yeah. Some of
Yeah.
them, if they're established, it kind of works.
Well, technically speaking, I think they're both from the Void.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they're both voidists, but that's why they were paired in the fighting games in the first place. But like, they're like always joined at the hip.
Like I can see like Ulti and Zidane being an interesting fun pairing if they did that because they established this. I'm trying to think of like what are some other interesting like Kieran and Ace. I could see that because they had that whole thing where they were like confidants during
Okay,
the
okay,
Type
okay.
Zero thing.
If Ultimecia does like a crazy like massive like magic attack or something, and then she like goes down to one knee and she appears to be like in need, and Zidane jumps in front of her and does some like fucking awesome cool like
Oh my
you're
God.
not alone shit.
Jesus
That's cool. That's narrative. Whether it's their own game or this game, that matters to me. That's
Can you
cool
just
to
end
me.
the show? It's
But
late.
you do
It is pretty
Zidane
late.
you do Zidane and Locke
Late.
because they're both thieves with daggers. Who cares? You're all small minded and that's okay. You're small minded. You got to look at the big mind.
All right. You know what, Raw? Here's your homework.
Yeah.
By next week, I want to see your personal pairing of all 158 characters.
Not gonna happen.
And I want no overlaps, and I want you to make
Not a
sense of
chance.
all of them, and I
Not
want
a
them
chance.
to all
Not
have
a chance.
narrative significance.
Not a chance. You give me the ones that are already done, and I'll tell you the things like Ultimisha and Zidane. They can make it cooler by making Zidane be someone who
my
shows
God.
her the power of friendship. She loses her power.
Yeah,
She's like,
nothing to
oh,
contribute.
I
use
think you're giving a bit too much credit to what they're doing with these
whatever.
weapons.
Whatever. God
They have to be
damn it.
creative about how they recycle stuff.
All right, okay.
Third with
You're
her.
all wrong. You're all wrong. Blindeye, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here.
Oh, yeah. The only pairing that I don't understand
God
is
bless.
Reno and Quistis. Why
What?
are they
Is that
paired?
that's a confirmed.
Jobs.
Yeah, that's a
That's
confirmed pair.
confirmed,
That's an
yeah.
And
easy.
somebody
They're
said
jobs.
it's because they were
work.
professionals.
I
but-
said that.
That-
They're professionals.
No,
They both
Yeah, but
work.
that's a shit take. Didn't
Batista
Quistis get
isn't-
fired for being unprofessional?
yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense.
You guys are
I-
wrong.
Maybe, oh, I get it. They're going the BDSM route, right? Like tasers and whips.
Okay,
That
you know
makes
what?
sense
that
to me.
that makes a lot more sense than what they're saying it is.
I've had enough of this bullshit. Blindeye, thank you for joining us, man. You saved us tonight after all the audio issues. What do you got to say to the people?
Thanks for stopping by, guys. Happy to hear from all of you on Blindeye, because today's my birthday.
Oh, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, man, I turned
No,
29 today.
Dude, it's
Happy
the end of the
birthday,
show.
Blindeye.
I didn't know. Dude, happy
Thanks,
birthday,
man.
man. You should have said, God damn it. Happy birthday, Blindeye. That's awesome. I wish we would have fucking known before right now, but hey, happy birthday. It's Blindeye Day, everybody.
Happy Blindeye Day, everyone.
Yes, everybody in
Thanks,
chat,
everybody.
give happy
Everyone
birthday
say
to
happy
Blindeye.
birthday to
Yes.
Blindeye.
Thank you. Blart, what do you got to say? We're getting the fuck out of here.
Well, as Raw's run of the Lufania proved, based on the shape of those enemies, spheres really just don't matter.
Exactly. Nothing matters. You just have to believe. We'll be back next week. Zoe will be back. What's coming up, Bart? Can you help me? What's coming up soon? Ject is
shit.
over. Ject is over, right?
Yeah, I think we're looking into Kaya's cycle, so we're gonna have some tier 6. In theory, Lena and Vanille may be coming one day, but don't hold your breath.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, God.
We'll see. Hey, the Lost Deity. First time chatter. First time subbing. Gift sub to Akusame. We thank you so much, Lost Deity. Come join us next week. We'll be back
We
Monday.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. We're gonna head out of here. We'll see you Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do real quick want to see. I'm trying to just drag this out so that hopefully I can do something nice, but I don't see anybody. Yeah, there's nobody on. Okay, well, we'll be back on Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much, and Caius is coming. See you next time.
Adios.